Alright, I know I'm not the only one who got super excited when the skill tree update finally dropped, right? It was hyped for so long and looked like a total game changer. But there's a bit of a problem. And it's a big one. The cost. At first, everything seemed fine. The early upgrades for each skill weren't too bad. But the moment you start climbing up the tiers, the prices skyrocket. And I mean really skyrocket. Suddenly, you're looking at coin costs that make even seasoned players clutch their wallets. I personally don't have enough coins to max everything out, and apparently, neither do a lot of people. Some players can't even unlock the entire tree because they're just flat out broke in game, and that's the core issue. The outrage was so intense that it literally caused chaos in the official TDS Discord. We're talking spam, mass complaints, the whole server had to be shut down temporarily. And honestly, I've seen this happen before. Every time the community doesn't like an update, it turns into a riot. So yeah, not surprised the chat had to be disabled again. Now here's where it gets more interesting. The community has been demanding the devs to nerf the upgrade costs. Seems fair, right? But one of the developers responded, and they made it pretty clear. They're not lowering the prices. According to them, this system is meant to be a coin sink. And to be fair, that reasoning checks out. There are plenty of players sitting on millions of coins with nothing to spend them on, so this gives them a reason to finally use their stash. The problem though, is that this system mostly benefits those coin-rich players. Sure, even if you've only got a few thousand coins, you can still get something out of the skill tree. But let's be honest, the real benefits come when you're nearly maxed out, and that's just not realistic for the average player. And here's another thing, if you've been around long enough, you might remember that the original version of the skill tree was supposed to use XP and skill points, not coins. Yep, when it was first teased back in 2023, Below Natural mentioned you'd earn skill points by leveling up. The system got reworked. Again, not shocking. If there's one thing I've learned after playing TDS for 4 or 5 years, it's that if something gets delayed, expect it to look completely different by the time it releases. To be fair, using coins instead of XP points does make it more accessible. Not everyone's a high-level player, and coins are easier to grind than experience levels. But that doesn't change the fact that this thing costs a ridiculous amount to fully max out. I've heard estimates saying it takes around 1.6 million coins to complete the entire tree. That's wild. I've been playing for years and I don't think I've even hit 200k coins. So yeah, it's safe to say that unless you're grinding like crazy, you're not maxing out your skill tree anytime soon. And with the devs doubling down on the pricing, we just have to accept it. Good luck to anyone planning to grind their way to the top. You're gonna need it.